Good morning, everyone. We are in Dubbo for some fucking reason.
We're doing shows in Dubbo, that's why we're here. Welcome to the Mum and Dad Show. My name's Isaac Butterfield, this is Claire Butterfield, this is Atticus Butterfield. And on this show, we are going to delve deep into the lives of two very famous, important YouTube people. Not really, we're just here...
Washing bottles?
I'm washing bottles, baby bottles. They have been sanitised. And how's this?
I got coffee coming too.
You get these on-the-go bags. I'll show you how to use them in a minute. And they are the best sterilisers known to man. Yeah, we're here in Dubbo at Dubbo Western Plains Zoo, which is like, I don't know, we've been looking at giraffes all day.
It's really nice. There's been a lot of kangaroos. Addy boys love seeing them.
He really did love the kangas, didn't he?
Just like Mama.
So these are the sanitizer bags.
Oh, God.
You put 60 mils of water in and put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. And it sanitises the bottle. It's fucking great.
Our life.
This is what excites me now.
And over here we have the humble jar of Nescafe 43.
Picked up by one C. Dixon, or C. Butterfield rather.
Just over here. Do, do, do. I've been sick for, how long now? 2 weeks?
A while.
This is my exciting update, sorry everyone. But I thought it was a sinus infection, yet. But it turns out I have a cold that just won't fucking leave me be. And yeah, so I've been a snotty mess.
Snotty mess, and the travelling doesn't help. But tell you what didn't help
It's
the
good
travelling.
to be back travelling though, even though it's been like stressful. It is nice to be back.
It is nice to be back.
Isn't it?
Except for the other day when we were on that plane flying back from Victoria, and this bloke.
Oh, that's what we had to tell you.
Yeah.
Go. Yes.
The bloke, go Butterfield.
Yes.
He was. So we have a fair bit of carry-on shit. Like, so we got like this.
Not a crazy amount.
Not a crazy amount. We've got like the baby bag. You can take the stroller, which is like a particular carry-on stroller, and we put that up on the in the overhead basket bins or whatever they're called. And there's heaps of room. Like, it's not crazy. But this dude fucking shook his head. I didn't see
An
it.
old boomer, by the way. And he looked like he'd be an adorable grandfather. But
wasn't.
no, he was the devil.
He was a prick.
He was hideous.
And so we, what else did he say? He said, who brings a baby on a plane?
He said, that's just ridiculous to his missus. And he kept doing these ones, like he'd be there with his paper, excuse me, wiping my nose, and he'd be there going, oh, and I was like, one more time.
Dickie was ready.
Fucking
Even Caleb was blowing up behind. He didn't hear what old mate said, but
he just saw that he was an old man and went, let's go.
yeah, let's just fight some old men.
I need to blow my nose and I'll be back.
I don't know what it is about the oldies
They
on
were
planes.
so, like he's a newborn baby, and even if he was, what is it to you?
Who the fuck carries on about a newborn on a plane?
I was so ready to say to him, do you have kids in your life? And if he said yes, I'd be like, I bet they don't talk to you now because you're nasty.
He is nasty.
Yes.
And how's this? This is the hilarious part. He was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that was the karma.
So he can fuck off. Stupid little shit. But the shows were good. It was a bit worrying to go and do a new show after such a long time of not doing shows. Let's see if this microwave works. Somehow this microwave doubles as an oven.
I don't like it at all.
It worked.
Tried using it last night and I was just like, what are these buttons?
You've got to be careful with these things. I burn myself on them every time.
Oh, it's not go on the floor. Get that on camera.
No,
Don't actually.
Jesus Christ.
Don't actually. Cut that out.
No, don't cut that out. Leave that in.
No!
How dare you snot on the floor?
I didn't do it intentionally. I'm sick.
I've heard it all before,
I'm a
Coop.
sick woman and I'm covered in boogers.
So Caleb lived with us last week for the first time, and he found
We're
out
still friends.
he found out some very interesting things about us. The fact that I call Claire Keith consistently.
Both call each other Keith.
We do.
She calls me Keith. We call each other Keith.
Damn
I don't
straight.
know why. Where did that come from?
You have some weird pig fetish where you snort at each other.
We do.
Epic
Mummy
pig.
pig and daddy
Mummy
pig.
pig and daddy pig.
And I'd love to say that just turned up when Addie was born, but Claire's
No.
been saying it for a fucking millennia,
I have.
which is
Sorry.
highly confronting and contagious.
Oh.
Is there anything weird in the background here except for Addie's nappies?
No,
What are you
Nappy's
doing?
formula. Fat blast of $3 bars, so I stop eating Kit Kats when we're travelling.
Claire buys some weird things.
Oh, yes.
You were angry at me the other day because I said that it would be funny to take part in the cheese slice challenge.
this.
I'm sure you've all
challenge.
seen the cheese slice challenge
It's
where
on Instagram and TikTok. It's hideous. It's these dads and some mums getting slices of cheese. Yeah, we never do it. I'll get your toy. Anyway, and they peg it at their babies when they're crying.
they don't peg it, they flip it on.
One of the guys pegged it. It was awful. Keith.
All right, Keith. And
When the bubba's you'd never do that.
when Addie's crying, sometimes
yeah.
his face is just screaming out for a slice of cheese to flop on
I
it.
just think it's awful. Like, and there was that one months ago, and it was like where you crack an egg on the baby's head.
What?
These people should be in jail. All the people struggling to fall pregnant, and then there's these fucking retards out there just going,
When are they going to just beat them over the head with a bottle of wine like my parents used to do?
it's character building.
We drove through Dunedoo
We were
yesterday. Dunedoo was a place that we got
back.
to.
Can we insert the clip of when we did the alien thing so they know we were there?
Caleb?
It's more work for me.
Sorry.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
Here's us doing alien things. That the Dunedoo show is on today.
Absolutely.
Is that true
Yeah,
or is that a myth? Because it's been pissing down rain the entire way here, so we don't know if it's actually on.
You couldn't tell if you look up at the sky, you know, or at the street. Normally the street's packed with people.
Really?
Yeah, well, considering the rain, everyone I think's called it off for a while or put it back a little bit.
Well, I reckon we should go and try and find either the Dunedoo show, a UFO, or a pie.
I'd say a pie to start with, and then we'll go the rest. What do you reckon?
Let's get a pie. If you're seeing things in the sky, you're asking questions, you're researching, you've dedicated your life to it now. What do you think is happening?
That's the question. That's the million-dollar question. What is happening in the skies? What's happening around us? Look, due to observation over the past 33 years, you know, we have all different types of what we call UFOs, or nowadays we call them UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. It sort of takes away from the stigma attached to the word UFO, because everyone thinks alien, anal probing and stuff like that. So
Me particularly.
That was fun.
That was fun. We went to Dunedoo, which is a part of New South Wales. Probably like 2.5 hours from where we live, thereabouts.
It's like you've gone back in
3
time
hours.
into
My God.
a gothic novel.
Kira, you can walk.
You can come out, love. Please, show the people.
Show the people. We've been watching this show, Laramie, what's it called?
Last Stop
Last Stop Laramie, and that's what it looks like. That's what Dunedoo looks like. So
Very much.
But this show's great that we've been watching.
So
it's on Netflix.
It's like an unintentional comedy, even though it's
It
meant to be
is.
serious.
And just the biggest fucking bogans of all time. And it's all about this guy being going missing and being murdered. And
Paddy.
we've only watched 2 episodes. There's only 3 episodes, but we've only watched 2 of them. Paddy. And the people, so there's 11 people in this town and now one's dead.
10 now.
And they don't know who did it. So everyone's got ideas about who did it. This kid eating everything.
It was beautiful.
You are the devil. That's a goose.
Isn't he sweet?
He is beautiful. We got some lovely photos of yesterday. But yeah, Dunedoo. A shithole. Like a shithole, Claire.
I'm not going to say it's a shithole. I wouldn't want to live there.
Why not, Claire?
It's not my cup of tea.
Because it's
Lower socio-economic
shithole.
area.
It's a shithole. It's a full-blown shithole.
It's not, so you think cute country town? This is just country town.
Oh,
It ain't
Addie's-
cute.
where's
There's
Addie's
no
bottle?
coffee shops.
I made him a bottle.
Is that it there?
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
No, that's
Daddy
not it.
Pig.
That's not warm.
Oh,
No, that's it, I
God.
think. Yeah. It's been in the microwave. No, that's definitely not it. That's the one we fucking
I
cleaned.
don't fucking know. I don't know, kid.
I had something funny to say. It's fucking gone. Oh yeah, we have to stop swearing soon because of the laddie hands.
Well, that's an interesting question for the people. When did you stop swearing with your kids?
Yeah,
Swearing
that's
at your
fair.
kids? Or at least, like, tried to put a stop to it.
I'm gonna start saying shit because I say the F word far too much, and I don't like that I do that. I just do.
I know. I dropped the C-bomb the other day in front of him and I was like,
Oh, I think shit is okay. Like,
personally, I think you shouldn't call him a C, Claire. Because Claire wakes up every morning and she goes, where is that little C? But she's talking to me and I'm like, I'm over here, babe.
I do not.
No, you don't. You're perfect.
I can't think what it was. I had something that was somewhat funny. It was something we all talked about in the car.
You're freaking me out, lady. So we're going to the zoo today.
Yeah, we'll go to that. Don't worry about it.
Well, you know, maybe it'll jog your memory.
It'll percolate.
There's a lot of dead animals on the way here, so it'd be nice to see some alive. A lot of dead kangaroos. What was the whole thing about a dead wombat yesterday?
That was Caleb.
Didn't you find a dead wombat somewhere?
And eat it?
Oh no, I was talking about I've pulled a dead wombat off the road, and then you said you want to see more dead wombats because
Too many dead kangaroos. You've got to mix it up a bit. I remember going to the snow when I was a kid, and there was so many dead wombats and kangaroos and stuff.
It's horrible.
It's like the first time I actually saw many kangaroos, and they were all gonskis.
That's horrible.
But this morning we've seen a lot of kangaroos fluting and flopping around. I think the people who run this caravan park or whatever we're in, it's not a caravan park, I'm far too
They're
fancy
little
for that.
cabins. It's very nice, actually. Highly recommend.
This is camping for us.
It is. By the way, if Addy sounds a little bit, he's got my cold.
Yeah, he's had a cold.
So he's a
poor
little
thing.
bit snovelly as well. So that's been fun as well.
And he hates the booger buster. You know the booger, you see when you have a baby, they tell you to buy a booger buster, all of logs and shit. And basically it's just a suction thing that sucks
to
the boogers out.
traumatise your baby and you.
Because they can't blow their nose. So there's two types. There's a little bulb one, and then
I
there's,
like the bulb one.
then there's the one that you can suck the end of it. Like it's a big tube, you suck the end of it.
Kira fucking dry reaching in the background.
Yeah, Shakira can't deal with, Caleb's partner can't deal with boogers, which is interesting because I planned a snot rocket on her when she walks out here next. So weird.
The poor darling.
And yeah, so you suck it out because they can't blow it out. But he was like, even like last night when about 4 o'clock in the morning he had a bottle and he couldn't breathe.
It's horrible.
It was like he could breathe through his mouth, but he couldn't breathe through his nose.
Yeah.
So shit. But anyway, he's.
I just hate that I got him sick. I feel fucking terrible.
Well, it doesn't help that I've been blaming you the entire time too.
I originally thought that I got sick from a certain little laddie man sticking his little fingies in my mouth. Oh, that's what I was going to say. We caught up with the ghost grannies the other day for coffee.
We did, and there's more ghost hunt videos on the way. We're working
right.
on those at the moment. Just trying to work out the best places to go and all that type of stuff. And what do we do with the kuss when we do a ghost hunt? Like, could we take him in? I don't, because a lot of people would freak out at that.
Oh, the comment section is off. I think that unless it was like I probably wouldn't use a Ouija board now having a baby.
No,
Like if I was holding him or anything.
Possibly opening up a portal to hell with Atticus is
Prob's not the go.
probably not the go, but
No.
you know, we've done stranger things.
That's true. But no, I think we'll definitely take Addie with us, but we will have someone there to look after him if we're doing something a little bit dark and dank.
What are we doing? Shooting for OnlyFans or something?
That's right, that's coming too.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That would be the most disgraceful,
Oh, and
demonic
has
thing
everyone
you've
put up
seen.
their Christmas tree? My
You got to
autism
put it up.
flared.
I don't know if we've talked about it on the show.
We
but
have. Is
1st
yours
of
up?
November. We haven't put our lights up yet. That's our next step.
We've
when
got
we
the
get home.
candy canes up. We're not animals.
I got to mow the front lawn. I mowed the back lawn the other day. That nearly killed me.
This podcast is so hilarious. It's just chaotic.
Well, it has to be chaotic. We've got to hold the baby. We've got
I
to
think
feed the
people
baby.
like it 'cause it's real life, but
I really like the vlog at the start. I reckon that's the go.
I like the vlogginess too, but I wish I want to actually have some time to make it look pretty, but we just fucking don't. I want to light a candle, zoom in on that.
Well, you know, we could turn the podcast into a podcast / vlog every week. Hey,
What
buddy.
was that goss you told me yesterday about a certain YouTuber and what that YouTuber liked?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is another thing I wanted to bring up because it's effed up.
The,
Your
um,
beautiful voice.
there's
I like
someone-
your mush.
There's someone we know who she liked. I saw a liked video of hers came up because someone sent it to me to react to. And it was this girl, a young girl. She was saying that she's a pedophile, but she doesn't act on it. So she's got
Interesting.
pedophile OCD,
Yep.
obsessive compulsive pedophile disorder.
Don't you hate it?
It looked like Caleb just filmed your bum then.
Did ya?
B-roll.
Yay!
I don't know why I was giving the toy to Claire. Here, play with this.
Thank you.
And so she's made this whole video about that she's not a pedophile, but she has pedophile feelings, but she won't go through with them.
So she's a hero.
So yeah, she's actually a legend.
She's doing the public
She's
a
doing
service.
God's work. Or doing the
I
church's
thought
work.
that was revolting.
And so this person that we know, because she's so fucking woke, it does my head in.
The virtue signalling on this female is
Is
off its
hilarious.
chops.
And so she likes this video. I was blown away.
Tony Hembro told me to.
And all the comments were like, fucking, this is gross, this is disgraceful, like, why would you? Because obviously, if you are like that, if you're that way inclined, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Something very, very wrong with you, and
Yeah.
you shouldn't be in society.
No.
Like she said that...
Send them to Dunny-Doo.
So that's where they should all live. All the pedos should be in Dunny-Doo.
Where the service station shuts at 2 in the afternoon.
What about your yogurt?
Oh yeah, I went to get a yogurt because I'm a white girl. And
Margaret.
it was a month out of date. So that would have curdled.
That would have curdled. Imagine your guts on that. They would have been fucking flying off the Richter. Good grief. Imagine your bowels last night in the depths of the evening.
Oh.
Blowing and tooting and hooting.
Don't listen to
Poor
me,
Atticus would have been blown out of his cot, hanging on for dear life.
Poor mummy.
We're not in Kansas anymore, honey.
Poor mummy.
Poor mummy. Jesus
But yeah, it's good to be
Christ.
back on the road. We're excited to go to the zoo today. Caffeine's slowly hitting. What else? Is that about it?
That's about it, guys.
How are you feeling being back doing comedy?
Good. I was saying to Caleb earlier, I don't know if I was, at least last week, that doing a new show is very daunting because the way, just with having a bub and, because in Australia comedy isn't like, it's not like in the States where there's a comedy show on every night where you can get up and do new material and stuff like that. We don't have the population base here, so when I do a new show, it's at the end of a big tour, like the next year, and I haven't done any of these jokes before.
Yep.
So when I came to Mount Evelyn last week, we did a big show, 450 people there, it was sold out, this little old pub or whatever it was, or thingo.
Very nice people.
Very nice people. And we had, it was a whole hour of new material that I'd never done before. And the fear for me is like, is this gonna be good? Because you've just, all I've done is written it down.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be any good. I don't know if anyone's gonna enjoy
I knew
it.
it would be.
But, well, thank you, but you know, you just don't know until you try it. And then, so you get up, you try it, it either does well or it doesn't. And you know, most of it did really well.